Fucked up. Fucked up.
Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's.
I'm send it again. Fucked up. For the 40. For the 40 piece. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. We've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. Today, we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 30 now. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. We get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Alabama. Just ran away from the defense.
Get my money, Jock. You know what's up with me, man. You know what's up with me, man.
That kind of accuracy and timing. When the receiver runs a route like this.
No, I'm that nigga. You know I'm that. You know I'm a blitz guy.
Maybe this is a great.
You know I'm the blitz guy.
This quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Ah, man, your ass to death, nigga. No me.
We'll start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He shreds the tackle. Breaks free. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over the head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence.
That little tight end tried to slice me.
Following a play like this.
This nigga he still want to run the ball all game.
Hey, man, that's what I do, bro.
He still want to run the ball all game.
Gotta do that. Just like you gonna scramble and throw off one leg with that nigga.
Yes, sir. You know I'm gonna do it to you.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on.
That's your fucking guy. That's a touchdown.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that.
Man, how the hell you lose to Notre Dame?
Man, I'm telling you. Wow, I ain't good with that season shit, bro.
I was playing that nigga. I was like, all right, if you beat Jock, let me see what's up with this nigga. Let me play this nigga low. Let me take my time.
Third down, come out after that running play.
He ain't on my type of time.
Scanning the field, it's Beck.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Now 4th down.
Hey,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Chris, they're still in
don't do it, Jock.
They didn't cost themselves any points.
It's going to be the game.
They could have more. You got to be thinking about
don't
going
do
for this
it.
on 4th and short.
They ain't going to listen.
The Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
Can't believe it.
The corner's now playing a couple
Got a
yards
bad
off the
ass.
ball. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
Okay.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is, Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Heading left after the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Great cut there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That shit gonna hurt you down here, though. Might put them big boys in. Might have saw them big boys in. I don't know about that. Big boys in.
And now the 11th play on this long drive. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking for a gap. It's Robinson. And bulldozing his way through. And he runs it in for
that shit ain't gonna work all game.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, you crazy.
And they get set down to the
That shit ain't gonna work all game. I'll tell you that right now.
And it's good.
You better figure something else out.
Kick the ball off now.
That running, throwing out one leg shit ain't gonna work all game.
Oh, you know.
He gonna throw, he can throw some dimes, but that nigga also will make some crazy plays. So be ready for that.
And he's brought down at the 16.
Gonna put that speed
in the end zone for a touchback.
And what? Oh, wow, what's happening?
Coming back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Yeah,
Off
I
the
hear
play
you.
fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
How did I do
Well,
that?
everybody talks about sacks, and they're
Yeah, I
very
didn't know that shit was going to
important, but
somebody said that the other day.
sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of
Probably just turn
spreading
that
the
shit
ball.
off.
Defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. This time a completion. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 30 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, when your running game's working like this, especially in the first half, it makes everything easier. And after big runs like that, watch for the offense to come back and attack off play action.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing ball. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down after the incompletion. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. Crosses the 30. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown! Welcome, folks, to another exciting college football matchup. And we've got an intriguing neutral setting for this battle here today. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's complete downfield. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds. And
it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This will be fair caught way back at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking for some space. It's Haynes.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking to scramble to his left. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Using his legs on the scramble, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into, got a lane, can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Send the back in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Looking to scramble. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown. Tied. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Trying to find some room. It's Judkins. Finds room at the 30. Powering through the defender. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Got it. 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And now the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. To the air, it's Milroe. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the run here, lets it go. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Oh, we've got a shootout here. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Trying to extend the play. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Short pass finds the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Haynes. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Nice grab. It's Miller. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Getting set. Here's second down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Punt team ready to boot it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle made after just a short gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made, a lot of space now. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. To throw, it's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. It's an out route, the catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Third down after that running play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught near the sticks. It's Mbuka. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They'll be forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Throws it to the right. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. So one play, moves the ball to the 38, it'll be first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That completion sets up a second down play.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made at the 1 yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a fourth interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down. Here's a serious gamble, folks. Coach going for it, backed up near his own end zone. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover.